Oh, hey, is this the About Me section? Well, I assume that if you clicked here, it's because you may be thinking about booking a tour that has to do with San Sebastian or the Basque country or Rioja wine region or the French coast, right? And you want to make sure that you're gonna be in good hands. Of course, because you don't want wasting your time. You never like wasting your time, but especially while you are traveling, right? Because time is always precious, but it's especially scarce time while we're traveling, right? Because we're gonna be in a place for a very limited amount of time. That's why you want to make sure that you're gonna be in good hands. Oh, by the way, hello, this is Álvaro, owner and guide of Around Tour San Sebastian. Álvaro, you can call me Al if that's easier for you. And I like to call myself a host rather than a guide. What can I tell you? I started this almost 10 years ago while I was finishing my business administration degree. It was summer of 2016. While I saw that in the old town of San Sebastian, there were more tourists than in the past, you know? And I could see that lots of them were kind of lost. They were not really sure about what pinchos they should ask for to the waiter. Some of them, they were kind of intimidated. They didn't know how to approach the waiter. So then I thought, I think these people need a bit of help. And that's how I started doing my very first tour. That was the private pinchos tour. And after that, bueno, I kept growing slowly. And I bought a car and I started showing the Basque Coast to my clients. By the way, I'm on my family's private property. I'm very lucky, yes. This is part of the Basque Coast. Okay, my second tour consisted of visiting a Chacoli winery. There are some Chacoli vineyards there. The Chacoli is a very fresh, white Basque wine that we produce here in the Basque Coast. Okay, I'm kind of like 25 minutes driving away from San Sebastian right now. And that was my second tour. A tour consisting of visiting a winery, visiting the fishing village of Guetaria, and visiting the cliffs of Sumaya. That was maybe like 8 years ago, 2018. That's when I started doing this tour. And then I started doing the rest. I started going to the French coast, visiting Biarritz, San Juan de Luz. I started going to Rioja wine region, mainly reds there. I started doing experiences here. That's one of the best-selling experiences. We do a private lunch experience here with a bit of a cooking class if you are brave enough to join us on the cooking. Pinchos workshop plus wine tasting here too in the property. And another one that combines lunch with a hike. Okay, I told you my name already. I don't know if I told you that I'm doing a Spanish omelette. Okay, the potatoes still need a bit of time. Now I'm gonna add the green pepper soon. And what else? I like my experiences to be as authentic as they can. I don't like to be like a radio, you know, throwing data about like, oh, this church is from the 17th century Gothic. Of course, I need to know the specific data about the buildings, about the history, but I also like to connect with you. I love when the tour becomes a conversation that flows. And I also like to listen to you and to pay attention to what your real needs are, right? Maybe you are jet lagged, maybe you need a coffee, maybe you are more interested in politics than in arts, or maybe you are more interested in food than politics or whatever. Or maybe you want to know what the real estate prices are here. Okay, I try to adapt to your needs. That's why I like to call myself a host rather than a guide. Don't know if I told you about my vehicle. I drive a Mercedes Vito van. It holds up to 7 passengers plus driver, very comfortable. If you're a bigger group, do not hesitate to contact me, okay? Because I can arrange a bigger bus with driver. And also, I need to tell you, please, I don't know where the contact form is gonna be because I don't know where I'm gonna upload this. Well, the best way to contact me is calling me, okay? Don't be scared to call me. It's gonna be the fastest way. We're gonna talk for a couple of minutes, and after 5 minutes, we're both gonna have, it's gonna be very clear for us, like if the plan that you are requesting can be done or not, for what price, on what dates, etc. If, because of whatever the reason, you prefer to write an email, I have to ask you, please, please, please be as concise as you can. When are you coming? How many people? What do you want to do? Hey, Alvaro, we just have 3 hours and we just want to explore the city of San Sebastian, or no, we want to spend a full day with you and we come on these dates, you know, all of that. Are you looking for wineries or no? We don't drink wine, we just want sightseeing. Outside San Sebastian, in the Basque country or in San Sebastian, all the information that you can give me ahead, it's gonna help me a lot, okay? Because for most of the time I'm a one-man show. This means that it really helps me, and it will help you if you are concise about your request. That's how I will use my time more efficiently, and that's how I will help you best. That's all. Ciao, ciao. And bueno, I may show you the outcome of the Spanish omelette. I may show you the outcome of the Spanish omelette. Ciao. Espectacular. Uno, dos. Hey, you're still here. Come on, what are you waiting for? Contact me, come on. Or even better, book a tour directly. Ciao, ciao.